What do you think the most uncomfortable truth about women is that's rarely spoken about?
That women are 1,000 times more narcissistic than males. I don't think, I think the entire human species is a narcissistic species. The whole species is narcissistic. But I believe that the most uncomfortable truth for the average person is that women are actually narcissistic, more narcissistic than males. It's not that males are not narcissistic, it's that women are 1,000 times more narcissistic. I've never heard a saying that, oh, you just have to love your father no matter what he did because that's your only dad, you only get one. I never hear that. I always hear it about a woman. No matter what a mother did to her children, no matter what, that's your mama. You still need to love your mom, no matter what she did. I hear women say, no matter what a woman does, a man should never put his hands on her. And women believe they can do anything to you and expect that you accept it and still worship the ground they walk on. So if anything is going to improve, the truth about the psychology of women has to be revealed. It's a dark place. It's not peaches and cream, because women think that they can abuse you. Women think that they can talk to you any kind of way. They think they can put their hands on you, and then they expect you to still speak of them as angels. That's bad, because that behavior trickles down to their children. So they end up abusing their children. Women are very abusive to their children, and they don't even understand in what ways they're abusive to their children. And you can't tell them anything because they do no wrong in their eyes. I try to tell women that even when it comes to their sons, most women set their sons up for failure, and they don't even understand why they set their sons up for failure. And they don't understand this because they don't understand the nature of the male, the physiology, the neurology of the male. They don't understand the male's existence. Most parents, specifically women, because it's most single parents are women, you hear them say something like, I just wanted to give my child the things I never had. And if it's a woman saying that, and she has a son, this is bad, because you're not thinking about the development of your child. You're trying to make up for your own childhood through your child, giving them things that you never had, that you wanted. You're not giving them what they need. You're not tailoring the new environment or your behaviors or your parenting style around what your current child needs. You are thinking about yourself. Well, if you're a woman and you have a son, you are subconsciously thinking of your son as your daughter, yourself. You're treating him like a girl because you were a girl, and you start to give the children things that they don't need, that ends up sabotaging the development of the child. And they are totally unaware of this. So I believe that more information, more knowledge, more education can help with women seeing their own psyche. Relationships should be a mirror to the individual. Every person that you get with is going to reflect back to you who you are. You have to be attuned enough to know that, this stuff that I'm getting back, it is because I'm projecting something and I'm getting feedback. What is it that I'm doing? What is it about my thought process that's bringing this back to me? What is drawing me to the types of relationships? What is it that is showing me? People don't use relationships as feedback as they should, but they give you information that you really need to not only help yourself, but to help your offspring. And so for women, I believe, since they are the first teachers of the child, that there needs to be far more education in her direction about not only the nature of herself, but the nature of her sons, the male. Women are inadvertently doing things that harms the male's development. And then they'll get out and say, that ain't my fault. He needs to man up. We need to stop the conversation about what men need to do. Do men have their faults? Absolutely. I've spoken on these faults. I've called out a lot of male behavior. I mean, I wrote a book called 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You. But what's the conversation on women? Because they are the first teachers of the child, you know? So I feel sorry for a lot of the children, especially the involuntary celibates, because they are a danger, and women don't understand. These are your sons. These are your sons. Women procreate indiscriminately. They don't value the things that are valuable. And a lot of times women are unable to recognize threats. So women are attracted to like the worst of the worst. They like criminals. They do like criminals. They like psychopaths. They like a lot of things, and these traits end up getting passed down to their offspring. So what happens is you choose jacked up genetics, and now your son is socially awkward, but he's still a male, and he's still going to have sexual desires. And then you don't nurture him the correct way, and you make him weak, unable to fight the woes and the challenges in society. And then he gets out here and struggles with the most fundamental human need, especially the male need. You create a violent and a very dangerous person to come out into the world.